Hello guys and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about Hurricane Francine. Yes guys, this storm is looking out to be pretty bad for the Louisiana coast and just all of Louisiana in general. So let's see here. So the eye wall is technically already on Louisiana, so sorry for the late upload. I've been busy, so let's just talk about it. So hurricane warnings basically everywhere in Louisiana except the very far eastern side is under hurricane warning. St. Martinville, New Iberia, Baton Rouge, Convent, Homa, Montague, Golden Meadow, and Grand Isle are all under hurricane warning, and tropical storm warnings extend all the way out to Mobile. So that just shows that there are going to be some very far-reaching impacts all the way from maybe even the Florida Panhandle, Pensacola. So, what does this mean? So, it's already technically on Louisiana already. So, what is going to be happening for the next couple of hours is that this storm is going to roll in, considerable storm surge. I know it's only a category 1, quote unquote, only, because no one should ever be using that word for these types of situations, because even a tropical storm could bring impacts like this. Any single tropical system should be and has to be used with utmost urgency. So let's talk about storm surge. So storm surge is going to be very, very considerable for parts of Louisiana. Vermilion Bay to Port Fourchon, 5 to 10 feet. That is life-threatening. If any of you guys have a one-story house, that is up to your roof. That is very, very high. So Port Fourchon to mouth of the Mississippi River, 4 to 7 feet. And then from the mouth of the Mississippi River to the mouth of the Pearl River, 2 to 4 feet. And then from the mouth of the Pearl River to Ocean Springs, 4 to 6 feet. Ocean Springs to the Mobile Bay or Mississippi Alabama border, 3 to 5. And the Mobile Bay to the 4. And this just shows that impacts can extend far out of the cone, Alabama to the Florida border, and the Santa Rosa Okaloosa County line, 1 to 2 feet of storm surge. And extending all the way out from Cameron, 3 to 5, and down to Freeport, Texas, 1 to 3 feet. So, what does this mean for Louisiana? So, thankfully, thank the Lord that this has not intensified any more than it should. So, yeah, this storm is moving pretty quickly. It's moving 60 miles an hour. So thankfully, it's just going to be whoosh, and then it just goes right out of there. So this doesn't mean that it won't last long. This will last definitely a couple of hours. And just like I said, mainly the southern side of Louisiana is already in the eye wall. So let's actually take a look at one of the people in here. It's loading. Brandon Kopic. I don't know if his video is done. Alright, so let's look at Brandon Kopic. Yeah, wow, it is bad there. Yes, it is pretty bad there, folks. The surge is already making its way. Yeah, he is in the actual brunt of that. Wow, that is pummeling. All right, let's look at Corey Gherkin. So it seems that he might be in maybe the moat, which is like a little break between the eye wall and the eye. It's kind of like a bit of a separation line between the outer bands and the eye wall. So he's kind of in that moat right now, that very calm moat. Vince Wildsey. Okay. Yeah, wow. It is also just ripping there. Wow. Surge is already starting to come ashore. It is just ripping. Wow. Wow. Okay. So it is absolutely ripping there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it is rocking and rolling out there for people in the eye wall right now. This is the worst that it's going to get, unfortunately. And then you will get into that calm eye. And then the south side of that eye wall. So yeah, wow. It is just ripping out there right now. Um and yeah, thankfully, just thank God that this hasn't intensified anymore. It is probably going to make landfall as a 1. Um it was going to be a 2. Some forecasts said it was going to be a 2. Even the National Hurricane Center said it was going to be a 2. But thankfully, it is a 1. That doesn't really change 90 to 100, not too much. Uh, okay. So, yes, guys, that is Hurricane Francine right now. Let's take a quick look on satellite. So, it looks a little more ragged on satellite because it is starting to make that interaction with land, but wow. Don't be convinced about the satellite because over there it is rocking and rolling. Wow. That is some intense eyewall footage currently. And the worst is still to come for the people up north. New Orleans, the worst is still yet to come for you guys too. Uh and that is all. So it is a short video. I am extremely busy, which is why I cannot stream. I trust me, I would stream if I could, but I really can't. But yes, that is Hurricane Francine. It will be making its way up north, weaken to a tropical storm, and then just make its way up toward the north. A pretty big flood threat. So flood watches are up for northern Mississippi, and yeah. Before we go, let's talk about really briefly Tropical Depression 7. So let's take a look at Tropical Depression 7 real quick. Oh, wow, it looks pretty well organized from what it's showing here on satellite. So as of right now, no threat to land, but it could still potentially be a hazard for the US. So it's not a threat, but we should keep a close eye on this, as well as these two little buddies that are making their way up through the Caribbean. Uh, but yeah, guys, that is the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Sorry for the short video. Sorry for not streaming, but I'm doing all I could. And yeah, peace. Stay safe out there, and goodbye.